Hello, VOD. Welcome to this very dark and ominous looking room. We'll talk about it in a second, but first I gotta say hello, Ksenia. Hello, CW. Hello, 2C Based. Hello, GGX Eclipse. Hello, Kazune Kit. Cheers. Oh, that's hot. Hello, Ifrian. So, chat, can you guys guess what the heck is going on in here? What is going on in here? I have a very ominous, very large, dark room that has been filled to the brim with this. And if you've seen Botania before, you'll probably know what's happening. But I'm going to keep this close to the chest. I'll let you guys figure it out as we go. But I am collaborating with a certain neurotic goose on a certain project that we have developed certain illegal strategies to do. So we'll talk about this some other day, but the main project today is the fish reactor, and I also, Flurben and I, have been doing a whole lot of digging. Oh, somehow the mob replicator must have run out. One sec, let me go check that out. You guys saw a little flash of that, but another thing that Flurben's been doing is he has been working on biodiesel. And ideally, this guy should be plugged in. I don't know why he's not. Oh, he is. He just isn't getting any fluid. That's not good. Let's try something else. Let's do this. Right there. That should work. Hopefully that doesn't explode anything. One can only hope. So what we've been doing, Flurben has made this entire system with fish catchers. And the fish catchers put fish into these drawers, which get fluid extracted here. Put into here. Why is the glycerol full? That's probably the puzzle piece that's missing here. Once the glycerol is not full, the fish oil gets consumed and turned into biodiesel. So what's going on with the glycerol? Okay, hydrogen is full. Oh, so he buffered this way too hard, actually. Let's get rid of that. Let's do that. He filled the buffers a little too hard. And, yeah, this should be a little bit better. I think that's enough space to get things going. So basically, we have fish-powered biodiesel, and that is what's been powering our base recently. Flurben set that up yesterday. It's got all of our MB machine lines powered, hopefully. And what I'm going to do today is I am going to rework his design on collecting fish. Now, I want you guys to know that nothing about this is really the most efficient way. We have these little fish catchers that are like in this nuclear reactor configuration that you can't really see. And they're all collecting a bunch of debris and stuff. And basically what I want to do is rework that into a really cool like nuclear reactor build. Because that reminded me of like the nukes that you would make in those nuclear mods. I was like, huh, what if we like did that and made that the whole point of the build? So that's what I'm going to do today. And then we'll also work on the MV machine line and we'll have a good time. How's everyone doing today? Oh, hello, 3. How's it going? Gotta turn the music, like, it's just hard to dial it in. Anti-vampire machine? True. Alright, so, the mob replicator seems to be on. I don't see any mobs. Let's get a bunch of mana glass going. The first thing I want to do is we need to move all this stuff, but I need to make a place where the water is coming down. I planned this so that the water would come down naturally, as if it was connected to this big open area of water, and then the fish kind of have a natural way to get in there. There's a couple of ways to get a lot of fish quickly. There's like fish. There's some mob from the Twilight, the helmet crab, that drops fish that has looting applied. So I want to make this like available to use a gigachanted looting spike, but I also don't want to depend on that yet. I like you'll see the charm of these little GT fish catchers is kind of infectious. You'll like it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the mob spawner, theoretically. And then 5 for the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's not good. And then we probably need to kick this out a couple of blocks. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try that. How does that feel? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. Does that reach farther than our staircase? Might need to do something about that. We'll figure it out. Hello, Eagle Wolf. Thank you for the follow. Arpeggi6. Is that a reference to weird fishes in arpeggii? A little bit of Radiohead. I knew it. I know a Radiohead enjoyer when I see one. God, why can I just not aim today? But yes, I'm excited for a whole lot of things. This is going to be cool, like a very sick build. I plan on, while we're here, I plan on turning this into like a very gothic, like underground cathedral type thing, which will be very cool. Let's see. All right, chat, that is all of our current mana glass, obviously. We're gonna need to go all the way down there. So let's go grab some more mana glass and get cooking. Uh-oh. There we go. I also made some Swede fields the other day. Now that we're in MV, we have the MV electrolyzer, which can electrolyze sugar. I would totally recommend you guys look into Swede, which is this Thaumcraft thing. It's very simple to make. Just grass, Modus, and Victus in a crucible. And yeah, this grows like weeds, and you can harvest it with the Botania Horn of the Wild really easily. Drops sugar and sugarcane and the Swede seeds back, and they spread like wildfire. It's very, very good. So I think Flurben has been cooking up, so we have our oxygen buffer here. Flurben has been cooking up pulsating iron, so that way we can keep cycling conduits. So let me get these in the bender. And let's put this here. And we gotta get a bunch of glass to turn into mana glass, obviously. Let's unlock this. Put glass in here and lock that back up. Take this out, and there we go. The mana glass is popping in. Perfect. That's all I need to do. We just need to fill this with glass, and then we'll get as much mana glass as we need. Oh. It's a balancing art with that many cells, exactly. How is everyone doing today, by the way? What have you guys been up to? Oh, I see the fish oil coming through. That's good. That's good. Perfect. So, let's get building. There's a couple things I want to do here. One of which is I need to put in this work table a craft for deep slate tile walls, because I'm going to want a ton of these. The first thing I'm going to do is I have some Y levels marked out for different like floor levels that normally I just stick to a very specific layout of 12 Y level each time. So from here, this is Y level 21, or sorry, this is Y level 27. And then up here is Y level 39. So that's, if you add 12 to 27, 39. And the reason I do this is because you can divide these floors evenly into 2 floors of 5 wall height, or 3 floors of 3 wall height, which is a nice number for me. And I'm going to bring this around the entire build because we want different floors. Weeping at the EU cost of my freshly built grade 1 and 2 waterline. Yep. Yep. Waterline is really very expensive, and one thing you can do is single thread it, which I really enjoy. I don't know if there's any resources on how to do that online. Dumped all my storage into AE2 finally. Lovely. I will be excited for when that happens. Although I feel like we've found a lot of good storage options along the way, just by being tortured without good storage. Oh, really? That's crazy that the wiki does that. I would do a waterline tutorial, but like all of the, 100 people who get there are the only ones who are going to be interested in it. I don't know, maybe. I feel like beginner Thaumcraft tutorial is more important in my opinion. Is there snow at my place? No, it's been pretty quiet where I live. Nice. AE2 system, then go to moon. Are you getting titanium through some other means? I wish I had, there's like wand options on some, I think it's not the extra utilities. There's like a keybind. I think it's the Better Builders ones that allows you to turn it to a specific mode, like horizontal, for example. Honestly, I might just 9 blocks though. That's pretty bad. Can I make any of these? No, this requires HV. Ugh. 16 blocks. Let me see if I can make this. This probably isn't terrible. MV assembler, 30 seconds. Unstable induced tough rod. Shitty builders one. This will at least speed up what I'm doing, so we don't have to do a bunch of manual staring at it. Let's see. So the first thing I should do is probably get that tough rod extrusion pattern from over here, which would be here. Tough rod cast. 20 inches of snow. Damn. I hope that's safe for everyone involved. That's a lot of snow. That's more than I think is enjoyable. I don't think I've ever seen that in my life. Obsidian rod we have, beautiful. All right, let's go downstairs to the extruder. This thing is a lifesaver. I'm so glad we finally have the MV extruder. 15 seconds, beautiful. In the meantime, I'll craft that wand. This is a very odd... How did it hijack my actual playlist? Damn. I put it on shuffle for 1 bit and it's like... It's now on a fully different playlist. Whoa, Rift Strider, 3-stream streak, let's go, number go up. How's it going, my friend? Here's our MV assembler, which I'm gonna just chuck that in there. 30 seconds, not bad. Whoa. I'm assuming this is for the fish catchers, actually. Oh yeah. Wrought iron frame box. 1 in 1,000 chance to produce triple loot. So I think... Wait, can be placed beside up to 4 other fish traps? What does that mean? It's weird. Okay, so here's our unbreakable wand. I don't know how those work, actually. We should probably figure that out sometime soon. If there's something that Flurben missed. Because currently our most efficient layout is like this with fish catchers, where you put water in between each of the catchers, and then you can layer a second layer on top of it, just like offset, like that. And then I think what Flurben said was that if 5 sides are like adjacent to a water source block, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is on top, then you can get the maximum out of these fish catchers. So I have no clue. Cheers, Rift Strider. Hello, the Insomniac, first time chatter. Gaming in this gaming economy for free. Perchance. Perchance. Okay, so there is a keybind for Better Builder's Wands. Change mode is this. There we go. So see how now it's just going horizontally, which is exactly what I want. That makes my life so much easier. Does progression gate inhibit the use of HV circuits for LV field generators? Transvector interface? What is a transvector? Whoa. What does this thing do? I've never heard of this. Mirrored glass? Is it some type of transvector binder? Could we use that for our fish farm? Is that what you're saying? And yes, we can use HV circuits. So the only thing that we're limited to is no HV components. In GTNH, your progression is supposed to be one tier or multiple tiers above your current tier for the circuit that you can make. So when you're in MV, you're supposed to make HV circuits. When you're in HV, you're supposed to make, like, I think even EV circuits in HV, specifically for the vacuum freezer. It's the progression is very it's very interesting. It's for remote access to faces. You can bind it to a block within 5 to 6 blocks and it'll let you push or pull fluids and items. No power or redstone. That does sound really good. That sounds kind of exactly like what we're after, actually. Flurben and I figured out a way that you can stack them with conduits, so that's an option. But the 5 to 6 block radius could be hard to work with, theoretically. But I'm thinking we can make it work. All right, what's the next Y level? Y15, I think. 27 minus 12, Y15. There we go. Perfect. Thank you for the follow, Banksy. How's it going? I like your art, my friend. Okay, there's that. So the reason I'm putting these floors here is because I want to make this a very big cathedral-like build. It's gonna get big. I'm gonna put a bunch of arches and spiky things, and it's gonna look good. I want it to be detailed. I feel like in my grid base, the one thing that I lack the most was attention to detail, and that's what I would like to get much better at. One of the server members, Jetlag, is really good at this. He has a lot of really highly detailed block palettes that I really mess with. So I've been working on my sense of detail. All right, looks like our mana glass has been delivered. Interesting. Let's get this going. Dude, YouTube is just tweaking out today with my music. Not auto-playing. What's going on here? Sleep timer, playback speed. I don't even have an autoplay. Wow, okay. Hopefully this is enough mana glass to last us as far as we need to go. Doesn't look like it, chat. Damn. Alright, we need like twice as much. That's not that bad. I can just put some glass in there. Do we have... Oh yeah, 4K glass. It's just to get a couple of Ks of that. And my bauble slot isn't working right now. Gotta do that. There we go. Flurben's here. And of course that resets my witchery thingy, because of course it does. There we go. Where'd he go? Ooh, item conduits are coming through. He's working. He's working. Let's see if he's in VC.
Hi.
Hello. How's it going?
It's well.
It's
Oh,
well.
I myself. Oh dear.
Hmm?
Oh no. Okay, I've got your stream muted now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, we got a couple item conduits popping up now.
Yeah, dude, I see you're crafting them out. The reactor is kind of happening. I think it's too big, honestly.
We do need more oil for polyethylene.
Oh, yeah, let me fix that actually. That's a good task. How's the thermostatic harness not empty by now? Soy set something up. It's called a pylon. The thermostatic pylon, and basically it just sends potentia in a 90 block radius to your harnesses. It's pretty ballin', can't lie.
It's so good.
Hey Annie, how's it going? How are you? Let me pick up this hopefully full super tank of oil. Oh wow, we depleted the whole oil vein. 912 kiloliters of oil.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's I'd say that's pretty good, yeah. Almost a
Almost a
million
liter.
oil. Hello Mari with the first time chat. How's it going, my friend? How are you today? Does it not use the jarred essentia? Or just a small amount? It does. Soy figured out these labels up here. I don't exactly remember how they work, but it's LV Essentia transportation that's wireless, which is really cool. So he's producing this all at home, and then he just has all of these jar labels in a network filling up these jars, which is kind of crazy. Pretty tired. Spent a lot of time last night building something for my club. Well, I'm glad that you're here. Being tired is probably a sign of doing good, useful things, hopefully. Let me let's get this out here, and then I'll just put that there. That goes there. Okay, yeah, we're good on oil for a little bit, I think.
Oh, good.
So this is another setup that Flurben made yesterday that turns light fuel into ethylene, which we can crack, or not crack, we can give it oxygen and turn it into polyethylene, which is always very, very good. Let's grab some cells and do that. Oh my god, carbon dioxide cell, I'm getting trolled. How does he send wireless essentia? You'd have to ask him, because I don't know the exact tech about how this works, but I do know that it works, and it's pretty cool.
It's invaluable. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'd do without the flights.
Yeah, the flight harness is very, I'm very happy that Soy set that up for us. It's been a huge assist in all of our like building. Okay, so I was talking about this yesterday. My new slander is going to be every time I have a building project, it's just me digging to bedrock, because we actually, we have one bedrock hole here. We got two. This is like a gigantic one. We got number 3, which is over here. Number 4, which is going to be the human instrumentality project for Flurben. Yeah, basically every time I want a bunch of space to make something look cool, I just dig to bedrock. So, and the flight has been helpful with that, basically. Sorry, got sidetracked. Huh. YouTube is just refusing to autoplay for me today. We're just gonna need to cue everything by hand or use Spotify. Okay, I actually think I need 2 conduits for this. Thank you, Mari. I'm glad that you're enjoying my content. How are you today? What have you been up to? I don't think I turned autoplay off. I don't even see like a thing to turn it on again, frankly. Let's do something real quick. Oxygen cells will go in the top, and empty cells should end up... Well, actually, where do the empty cells end up? Are they just disappearing? I'm sorry, what?
Which ones?
The oxygen cells creating polyethylene.
What? Why would they disappear?
Oh, no, you hooked it up to something. Okay, wait, wait.
I must have.
Oh, okay, the empty cells go back in here. Okay, okay. I got really scared for a sec.
Okay, good. we're not voiding anything.
Let's extract on
Somehow.
blue, light blue for oxygen. Cyan. Cyan is good. And then insert on cyan. And I don't think we need all of these empty cells. I'm kind of confused on how this is working, frankly. Yeah, it'll sort itself out, hopefully. Extract always active. There we go. We're getting oxygen cells in here, polyethylene out. That works. Gadomancy mirror jars. Yeah, the Evangelion Human Instrumentality Project. Flurben wants to do some human experimentation, so we're giving him a platform to do so. Okay, let's go grab our mana glass.
I do love how difficult it is to get raw silicon.
If you put
sodalite.
Yeah, sodalite, lazurite in the MV electrolyzer, gives us a bunch of aluminum too, which we don't really need, but
Understood.
I guess it's canthal, which is good. Am I crazy? Did I build this just a little bit wrong? Oh yeah. There we go. What does the fish reactor mean? I'm getting a lot of questions like that. I'm loving them, actually, because it means that it's good clickbait. The fish reactor is basically we're fishing fish. We're turning them into fish oil into biofuel. Flurben already has the whole automation set up, but I want to make the slowest part right now is gathering fish. There's a couple good ways to do this, but we're going to do like a very fancy, over-the-top, not efficient way for fun. And that involves this gigantic fish reactor that I am currently building. Let's move our stuff right out of here. Let's go right here.
Oh, I think I did fix the clogging that was happening in the fisheries.
Oh yeah, how so?
Yeah, I just upgraded the pipe.
That would do that. That would do that.
And then I cleared it all out because I couldn't. Never mind. The clogging is back. I did not quite fix it.
Well, Fleur, we have two options here. Someone has brought to my attention the transvector dislocator and interface. And what we can do with that is wirelessly access the fish catchers, maybe? If you want to try using that in a test world, that might be cool, but I'm fine with the conduit situation. But that might be some like sick tech to try out if you're interested. It is more complicated than what we're currently doing though, so.
Is it? So
just need a dislocator interface and a
you
binder.
Only... What's one per, right? You can only have one block synced up or linked up to that interface, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right. No, Ifrian, I like where your head's at, but I don't think that would work for that reason. So Flurben and I have a lot of fish catchers that we need, like a lot. So I don't think that's gonna fly on the long term because it is 1-to-1, right? Yeah. This base looks like the Grid Stone Edition. Okay, so I am going to fix that. I am not making this a copy of the Grid. We're gonna make it look gothic today. That's my goal. I want to set up like the whole fish reactor thing now. Then we can start filling it with water, and then I'll do all the detailing work as it fills up and stuff. Let me put this away. Let's get some sponges. Do you mind if I start tearing down the old fish farm, Flurb, and start moving those things to the new one?
You'll be getting a lot of items dropping.
Oh boy. Also another
Fishes.
thing, Flurb. Today I woke up and the fish oil wasn't working, and the buffers that you had were too full. And in fact, they might be too full right
Oh.
now. Because the hydrogen had fully filled up at a certain point, and then the glycerol wasn't being extracted. Are we producing an
See.
excess of hydrogen with this automation?
I think it's just because of the sodium dust.
Oh, I
Processing,
see.
turning it into sodium hydroxide.
So if it stops, just make sure that you don't buffer it too hard, is what I'm saying. Like you might be using too much.
Yeah, I emptied out the hydrogen tank last night, actually.
That makes sense, yeah. All right, I'm gonna make a bunch of sponge wands, chat. These things are really nice for removing a whole ton of water. They're very cheap. LV Chem Reactor, slime ball, wool, and some water. Let's get 9 of those. Why not?
9 mentioned.
9 mentioned. Actually, we're gonna need a ton of these. Let's just make 20 of them. Slime ball. Dude, YouTube is just not autoplaying, and I don't even see the autoplay button. TSPMO.
You gotta install that plugin, man.
Just gonna put on the long Japanese music playlist. Hello, ZQM Laser Cloud. How's it going?
Get some city pop in there. Hell
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah.
Where's our water? Do I have cells? Cells. There we go. 20 empty cells. Hello, Ranzu. How's it going? Get some water out here. And pop this into our chem reactor. Nice. That is making our sponges. We just need some sticks now. Squeegee. What is a squeegee, chat? Why do I kind of want to make this? Yes, we are an MV finally. Medium voltage. We're free. Chat, should I make a squeegee? I don't know what this is. I don't know why this exists. It's for wet cleaning tiles and windows.
Well, I mean, in real life, yes.
In real life, yeah. What does it do in this game?
There was a tooltip or something, and it said what it did.
It did? No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Nice if it did.
Yeah. Well, let's just grab it. I'm very interested at this point. It seems like it does nothing. Which is great. What? Okay.
Kitchen sink, man. Kitchen sink.
We've got a useless squeegee now. You can remove open blocks and paint with it? Like the coloring system? Wait, what? I don't know what that means, frankly. Entered EOH waiting room, have 311, crafting for 322. Good luck, my friend. That is a long wait. I wish you the best. Keep your sanity about you. So at the end of the game, there's Eye of Harmony, and there's a lot of AFK downtime there. So yeah, we call it the waiting room. There's a couple of waiting rooms in Endgame. The DTPF waiting room, Eye of Harmony waiting room. I hope that doesn't go through blocks, because then we just totally axe like half of our aquifer, whatever.
Oh my gosh, the fishery looks so different for you.
Yeah, it does. I got that
Wow.
old GT vibes.
He's got the bad textures, guys.
The bad textures. No, these are the good textures. You just don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, chat. My inventory is about to be trashed here, so good luck me. Maybe Flurben will give me an assist and pick up some of the random stuff.
An assist? I'm making
Oh my gosh, golly.
pulsating iron, the green shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. He pulsating his iron right now. He busy.
Pulsating my iron. All right, let's see what I can pick up. Oh dear.
Luckily, these drawer controllers actually make this pretty easy, so.
I agree. They are quite nice.
OpenBlocks has some really nice tech the collective seems to have forgotten about. Dude, we were talking about OpenBlocks and random things. Goose didn't know about the tech with Timewood with the random things fertilizer block or whatever that thing is called. And he was like, wow, that's like 3 things from random things that are just super broken, overpowered. That now he's like, I need to look into this. So that'll be fun. We'll find some new tech. Oh my god.
Can't wait to host the next World Wonder.
We will have the next World Wonder. I'm very excited about that. Ugh, my haste pouch just decides to stop working sometimes. Or wait, what? Wait. Chat, look at this. When I'm on the ground, I'm slow at mining these. When I'm flying, I can insta-mine them. What gives? What?
That doesn't make much sense.
That doesn't make any sense at all. Let me put some fish catchers in here, some hoppers. I do have van braces, yeah. I didn't think it would make it faster, though. I thought that just made it so it was equal to on the ground. It do, wow. It do. You don't think it'd be like that, but it do.
Wow.
Okay, let's get
That
clearing.
was
Do.
a lot of fish.
And catchers. Hopefully this Ender IO conduit system will be a little easier to work with, I think. Because if we just do full conduits, we don't really need to mess with pipes.
Oh, yeah. Have you figured out how we're going to place water?
I have an idea, and if it doesn't work, then we're fucked. We need to place water source blocks everywhere, chat. And I was thinking the what's the thing called? You pump fluids into it and it like places it for you. I'm hoping that works the way I think it does on multiple layers. It do. Hopefully it do.
Or we could just have like 30 golems.
Yes, Knilch, the floodgate. That is exactly what I'm thinking about. Okay. Let's keep a access way right now. Let's do this. Oh, this is actually perfect because this gives us our access tunnel, which will put the items in through here. Let's do that.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
My favorite word of 2025 and 2026, as well as 2024 and 2023.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Last time I played...
my
Oh,
response.
sorry. Last time I played Nomi, people avoid conduits, Ender IO conduits to eating TPS. Is this not a problem in New Horizons? It kind of is. You'll only eat TPS if you use conduits until the end game, which there's no way we're doing, because AE2 is just better. So I think we're going to be okay on that front. But, because we're just doing this for like this one automation. But yes, I mean, everything eats TPS in moderation. Or in excess is what I mean. So always be cautious. But you know, you gotta use some type of technology to do something, right?
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna get some of these fish boxes all lined up. Let's get some conduits out. I wish we had a
We don't have
shortcut
a lot of conduits.
directly into here.
I know.
Sucks.
I know. I closed it up though. All right, we have 2.5 stacks of conduits.
Oh, can I borrow a stack?
Absolutely. Oh, did I? Nope, my magnet. There you go.
Dankeschön. What are your tool builds, like parts and modifiers? Um, Random Potato has a video on this. It's how to make unbreakable tools with like high haste. I would recommend looking up Random Potato's video. Flurben, have you finished the video on your, like
I
the
have
how to make?
not yet. No, I've been busy with this fish project, man.
He's been fishing.
I probably should.
He's gone fishing, guys. Okay, so let's grab... Is this like connected to a bunch of stuff, or is it just... Okay, it's just one-to-one fish here. So we can insert on blue, and then this will also be insert on blue. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of that. Wrench that. Or don't. Jeez. There we go. And yeah, insert on blue. Perfect. And then we just take this conduit. I think I'll go like this first. All right, we need to find a way to put a bunch of these fish catchers in that is not super invasive. I think what I want to do is something like this to start out with. And then 1, 2, 3, do this and go around in a ring. Sometimes I can't break the conduits and that kind of scares me, but I guess fuck it, we ball. So I think we'll do is this and that. I should really just like make a grid and then delete afterward. I kind of want to leave a gap in the middle, Flurben, so that way we can like go through it in the end and see everything from the internals and just have good access. Are you good with that?
Let's see if we can make that work. Because the way that you were planning on laying out the fisheries themselves would not allow a gap. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, ignore me. Yep.
Yeah.
I am talking like the ramblings of a madman.
You are a madman. Sweaty-toothed madman.
Sweaty tooth?
Sweaty-toothed madman, yeah. Never heard that?
My teeth are sweating?
Oh, you know what else we need to
See a
make?
doctor.
Is the conduit probe. I should get on that right now. It allows us to copy the settings of a like one conduit and then multiply it to all the...
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That would be so helpful.
All right, so maybe we keep this one... Actually, I don't know. We would have to get rid of the inner 3. Like, we'd have to sacrifice these 3 to have, like, a decent-sized, like, access way. But, I mean, that's not terrible, right?
I mean...
It's a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11...
We'd only be missing 4 per layer, I think.
13... That adds up a lot.
It does. It does. But we have a lot of vertical space here.
So in this configuration, there's 20 per layer, I see.
And then the other layer above it has a different configuration, I think. Because it's like this.
Ooh, because it is like that. Oh, don't forget... Oh, we're fine.
So chat, the rules of these fish catchers is that they need to, in order to work at maximum capacity, they need to have 5 of their faces exposed to a water source block. And that's what like Flurben was like really trying to optimize. And we found a pretty good way to do this with conduits, because conduits can extract from both the top and bottom of a thing. So yeah, we can put this last one, well, can put that there, and then I guess we could do the corners too. Oh no, we can't, because that...
Donut shape. Oh yeah, because you're blocking off 2 of the sides.
You know what, if we're already this far, we might as well just do this and then leave the center open.
Yeah, I do like the toroid. Right? Taurit? Taurus? Taurus. Right?
Taurus.
Taurus.
So chat, do we leave this
Topology
inner
majors.
ring? Or, I mean, it's just 4 per, like, even per 2 layers. And it just allows us to have a little more breathing room.
It's a fish donut, man.
It is a fish donut. I'm gonna go with the breathing room, because prettiness is everything. And then once we do this, I'm gonna hand you some of the stuff, and I'm gonna go make the conduit probe, and then I'll be back and we can finish the build.
I have realized that I believe we do need to make a conduit grid, unfortunately. Whoops. That's not right.
Oh yeah. Can't be helped in this one. Yeah, that's kind of gross. I guess that's okay. Uh-oh. My mouse just died.
Ooh. Or, no, we don't need to make a conduit grid, because we could just flip them each time.
What do you mean?
Flip the donut each time. That way we save on conduits. Like, we could have...
True. Yeah, we
instead
just
of
have
having
this
the
layer
fish right
be...
here, we have it on top of the current.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's really cool. Here, I'm gonna put my fish catchers on the wall and my item conduits, and I'm gonna make 2 conduit probes for us. Embrace the
Sounds
spaghetti toroid. Oh, dude, this looks good though. Remember, have you ever played those like 1.12 nuclear mods?
You know, this reminds me of a Gregtech nuclear reactor somewhat.
This doesn't remind me of a
It's
GT
just
nuclear
me.
reactor. It reminds me of like nuclear craft. You know what I'm saying?
I've never played that one.
If you ever played like a 1.12 pack like Nomi Factory, you would get, yeah, I think big reactors might be it. This is why I called it the fish reactor. Okay, conduit probe. We don't want harmonic phonon transmission conduit, no. Not just yet. It's gonna take us a minute.
Fun.
It is fun. Alright, 2 of those. Silicon solar grade plates. Oh shit, do we need a vacuum freezer? No, chem bath is fine. Okay. I almost just lost it. Energy conduit. Insulated redstone conduit. Comparator. Gross. Ugh. Let's see if we have redstone, Project Red stuff. Because if we don't, we're so boned, chat.
Oh, I don't think we do.
Oh no. I swear I like batched out a bunch of Project Red stuff at some point.
Really? Because when I was trying to make the drawer controllers, there was nothing.
Get some good sleep, my friend ZQM. I hope you have a good day. Do you have a laser engraver yet?
Mm-hmm. LV.
That'll work, that'll work.
It's in the back.
Let's organize the ye old inventory first. Alright, let's do this one thing at a time. Conductive iron. Conductive iron dust is redstone alloy iron silver. Or MV for this. That'll do. Oh, we have redstone alloy dust. Thank the lords. And iron dust and silver dust. Do we have iron dust anywhere? Did you macerate? Oh, yes, we do. Thank
Sure, yeah.
Thank. Silver dust is up here. And we combine all of this in a MV mixer, or I guess actually LV would be fine, but we have one of these, so why not, right? Circuit, what circuit is this? 2, perfect. Cinema.
Your cinema.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Your cinema too.
Thank you.
Oh, dude, a churro, cinnamon, churro. A churro would go so fucking hard right now.
Okay, so it's 10 and 15. Right? No.
Are you talking about fish catchers per Taurus?
Per layer. Yeah, per Taurus. 5, 8, 16.
This is
20.
so.
It's 10 and 20.
This is
10
so
and 20.
scary.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my god, this looks so good. Like, it looks so janky, but so good.
Oh, no. 20 and 6 and 20 and 16 per
Pimpy
layer.
Hippo with the 4-month sub streak with a prime
What
sub.
a G.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Pimpy Hippo. Keep on pimping in the free world and doot doodle loot doot.
Doot, indeed.
Have you ever heard of Nardwar?
No.
No Nardwar? Okay. Chat, do you guys know who Nardwar is? Is it just me? I feel like you guys have really good music taste and you'd know who Nardwar is.
Oh, it's a music person? Okay.
Yeah, he's an interviewer who digs the craziest questions. Like, he will find out where the artist like lived and in their childhood, or where they're, like, just crazy shit that he shouldn't know. And he gives the best interviews to these people. Like, he's actually so good at investigative journalism that, like, most rappers will be like, are you like with the feds, bro? Like, and they'll like leave the interview because they get so uncomfortable that he knows everything.
That's so scary.
No, but he's like, he uses his power for good, and he creates some like really, really awesome interviews. Yeah, Nardwar, the Human Serviette is his full name. He was knighted or inducted into some Canadian like Hall of Fame or something recently.
That's cool. Good for him.
Nardwar's a
Making
G.
more fish catchers.
Okay, there's our conductive iron, gold wire, very easy to do. 2 of that. Is there polyethylene downstairs, or should I grab some?
You should grab some.
Okay.
We only have 11 buckets down here.
Only 11 buckets. Wait, 11 buckets? Or milli buckets?
Yeah, 11 kiloliters.
I feel like that's a lot.
Is it? Yeah. I do believe we are out of electrums, so I will make some more of that.
Where's my drawer key? I'm gonna lock this to oxygen. Oh, well, fuck me, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. That'll work.
Silver and gold.
And then from there, okay, we're getting our energy conduits.
Oh, we do have.
Let's go grab those. And then we also need to turn redstone conduits into insulated redstone conduits. Redstone alloy plate and red alloy wire. Damn, dude, this is some fucked up recipe. Okay, we do have redstone conduits, so all I need to do is make some conduit binder. What is this, bro? Binder composite. CF powder. Stone dust, calcite, quartz sand, clay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are these all XP craftable? Calcite? Because I don't know if we have any of this. My T-search is coming up negative, chat. It's looking bad. Oh, saved by the bell. Okay, we've got 8 calcite dust. Stone dust, we got a little bit of that. That'll do. CF powder, quartz sand. I think quartz sand is really easy to do if we don't have it. Because we can just macerate sand, I believe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have to say, I have never made conduit binder in Gregtech New Horizons. Because you don't make conduits with conduit binder. But we're going to be making a lot of this if we end up going with the Ender.io storage setup, which is these remote awareness upgrades. They're pretty interesting. They basically like are like storage buses for AE2 and can link a bunch of shit together. All right, what are we missing here? Clay dust. Oh, please tell me we have clay dust. All right, I'm going over to Gosling Island. They have an XP auto crafting setup that I think has clay dust. I'll give you a sneak peek into the goose base.
Oh, I haven't seen it actually.
They cleared out a whole bunch of land, which honestly I'm thinking, what if we like planted swede seeds here? Just to troll them? Look at this. Like,
Put one cursed earth.
oh no. Oh, the tower. Ooh, this looks nice though. Oh wow, I
Oh,
love these
wow.
rings. I'm a fan. And I think this entire tower just holds, wait, black steel cable? What is this for?
Power.
Oh man. This looks nice.
Is that their response to the spiral?
Oh shit. These are air
Holy crap.
infused compressed solar panels. Jesus.
That's an expensive tower. What the hell?
Wow. That looks sick.
You're at build limit up there.
Yeah, I wonder. Oh my god. I'm getting a cognito hazard by being anywhere near the ore bores. I wish they would void overflow that stuff. Damn it. Just gotta remember to turn off my magnet anytime I come anywhere near this place.
We gotta ban them. Ban the offenders.
Wow, they are really cooking down here. Let's find our clay dust. Sticky resin, nickel, sulfur, calcite. You can XP craft calcite dust? Sheesh. Okay. So calcite dust is what we needed to finish the Monopoly board. So I might just ask Goose if we can steal a bunch of... I think he's just been telling me to come steal random stuff from XP crafting because he has more than he can use. There is now, because we're in MV, we can do void upgrades. So hopefully they get around to that. One can only hope. Let me put this calcite in a drawer here. Just need a little bit of it. All right, well, we're making CF powder. Gross. Don't know what that's for. And then we macerate that in our good old steam grinder to make binder composite. The binder composite we combine with molten rubber in a chemical bath to make the conduit binder. What happened to the server-wide minigame? That's going to happen. That's eventually going to happen. We've just been caught up. Like, Flurben and I have been doing a bunch of other stuff. Let me put this in to get crafted. What is that doing currently? Is that doing more fish catchers right now? Perfect. That works.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Binder composite. We do have a chem bath. I remember this because we have coolant in it. So let's put this here. We need a cell to grab out the current coolant and of in the hot eat food. And by that I mean rubber cell. Yeah, there we go. How are we going to get the coolant out? Steel cell anywhere? Nope. There we go. Come on, man. Work with me here, man. Come on, man. Okay, wait, we can do that. We need to craft more aluminum cells, honestly.
Oh, here. I have a gift for you.
Uh-oh. Is this a circuit? Am I doing something wrong here? Molten rubber, ULV, binder composite, chemical bath. Chad, am I going insane? Oh, it's not plugged in.
Nope.
I'm so
That is
silly.
the one that I stole the energy
Oh man, that's a
combustion
classic.
generator for.
Okay, let me make another. We are missing 2 wrought iron or MV machine hull. MV machine casing, let's do that. Okay, 2 wrought iron plates. That should be an easy fix. Hi, how did you make that node with all the basic aspects? Duck has a great video on how that works. And if you check any of my VODs, I think the Infernal Blast Furnace is probably the best one. That will show you how that all works. I walk through the steps and how we did that. Okay, now we're back on track. We can turn these into insulated conduits. Let me just grab my wrench and auto output this downward. So that can craft out. Grab this and this. And then we need to do this annoying conduit probe stuff. Or the annoying Project Red crafting. Oh, I hate crafting with Project Red before we get AE2. It's actually the worst.
It's pretty painful, yeah. It was not fantastic.
So let's do this. We need cathodes, that's assembler. We need conductive plates, redstone plus assembler plus circuit plates. We also need circuit plates on top of that, which is etched low voltage wiring, which is red alloy foil. So chat, you can kind of see why this is a pain in the ass, right? Hello, Rotid. How's it going? Tier 1 sub, 3 months. Oh my gosh, how are you doing, my friend? Thank you for the sub. I really appreciate that. All right, you know what we need to do? We need an advanced vending machine. Post haste. Let's craft out one more generator. And let me put back the things that Flurben was crafting. Hey, Kobe. Let's get our advanced vending machine up on the dash. If I were to do this, what are we missing? Oh, we're missing nothing. Where did my generator go, though? Oh, it's just never crafted, I think. Missing big gear. Okay. Let's do... Oh, do we have big alu gears? Probably. Extruder shape, big gear. Chuck this in there. That there. Perfect. That fixes everything. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna put my wrench back in where it needs to go. Get there. Grab this. Oh, we have an advanced bending machine. Well, I was gonna make 3 of them anyway, so I guess that works out. I'll face that downward, auto output, and then I think it's circuit 1 when it's already a plate. Yeah. How far are you along in MV? We're doing good. I mean, we haven't done any of the blast furnace stuff that we wanted to do, but once we get our power set up, then we are going to go for like 2 quads or maybe even 4 quad blast furnaces and then have a good day. So we've been like really focused on getting the fish oil power really well set up. Oh my gosh, and the reactor is looking so good right now. Flurben's doing God's work here. You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter. And I would actually be better if these change color. We'll have the conduit probe to do it, so that works. Perfect. Everything is working out. All right, let's get this low voltage wiring. We gotta etch that with a... Where's our thingamajig? That's the extruder. I don't see a laser engraver. But I do believe we can head over to Goose Island. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, while that's going, let's make a MV laser engraver. This is a good workflow because then I get to get all of the stuff we need to do and then also have stuff craft out in the background while we're doing it. It's kind of perfect. Let's do that as well.
Still working on that copy paste thing.
Yes, I am.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yep, I'm not even like halfway through it too. 4 electrum rods and 1 ender pearl. That's actually very easy to procure. Can you fill it with glowing water or something? Well, we do have the mana glass, so hopefully that will make everything glow enough. I don't know if we can specifically make like a glowing water anything, but from the outside it should look pretty good. Oh. Are the barrels new to 2.8? They are, and they're really lovely. I actually much prefer them over chests. I didn't think I was going to, but I do. Speaking of which, we have the efficient recipe for barrels now with the MV assembler, or diamond ones at least. Okay, there's our advanced precision laser engraver done in a like flash of an eye, blink of an eye. We're gonna need to do circuits soon. I think we're running low. Yeah, MV is gonna last about a month.
From tofu.
We could, in fact, steal them from tofu. Grab big gear.
How long is MV gonna last on the server? Probably about a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Hekibu was saying. There's not a ton to do in MV. At least, yeah, pretty much there's not a lot to do in MV unless you get really creative with it. There is, in fact, a ton to do in HV, like probably several months worth of content alone. Okay, there's our laser engraver, and a little bit of power for it too. Let's see if this one is finished. If not, we can move it over. Okay, perfect. Good timing. Let's get rid of a couple of these autocraft things. Deep slate. I'll keep the repilator. Conduit probe. Okay, we got 16 of that. We need our stone plates, which I swear we had some. Yes, we do. Okay. 5. It's not looking good, Jet. Oh, thank the Lord, we have stone dust. HV is AE2. There's so much. I can't even keep track of it all. It's mostly AE2 that I'm excited for. But titanium, which unlocks Botania stuff. The moon. Just a lot of stuff. I can't even keep track of it all. Okay, that is all the circuit plates we need. That was easy. Circuit plate is a forming press. We have one of those. I'm going to steal this. Put this here. Let's get a little bit of biodiesel.
Oh, 9. We're low on iron ingots.
Are we? Well, Goose Base has 1 million nearly, and I think they've given us permission to go and steal whenever, so.
I do like that. That is a very good
So the
donation
cognito
that they're
hazard
offering.
of the ore bores did in fact pay off. Actually, let's just get a stack of this. We'll probably need it. So it is HV. The only thing that's stopping us from A2 is titanium. And titanium, the only thing that's stopping us from that is getting our vacuum freezer. Vacuum freezer is HV. And we only need MV energy hatches even. The thing that most people think that, or for most people, A2 will be after the moon, because for most people their source of titanium is rutile that you get from ilmenite and bauxite ore, which can only be found on the moon. But titanium dust can actually be sourced in a whole bunch of different ways. For example, stabaloy, which is my favorite, you just break this down into dust and then you centrifuge it into uranium and titanium dust. That can be done as early as LV, is when we can get the stabaloy blocks, but then the actual centrifuge is an HV recipe. But yeah, there's plenty of sources of everything. A bunch of different ways to get titanium. There's a lot of trading going on, yeah. How far do you think you'll be able to go with a fish reactor? That's a good question. Flurben, what are we feeling? We could bring it all the way to the ground.
1 amp of ZPM.
We would need multiple cells of the fish reactor.
19,000.
Flurben did the math. You would need 19,000 of these fish catchers to get 1 amp of ZPM. 19,000.
Yep.
You can skip all planets entirely. You can do a rocketless run if you wish. Okay, what's next? 10 conductive plates, which that's assembler. Let's get a... Oh, I'll just be lazy for now. Fluid extractor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab these.
Just employ some more gamers and have them help build it.
Have them help build what?
The fish reactor, ZPM.
The ZPM fish reactor? I think the problem at that point would be lag. Because I don't even know. I mean, like, 19,000 of any ticking entity is just not good for TPS. Where did I put those aluminum cells? Am I insane, chat? Okay, well, there's some here. Yeah, if you don't want to go to the moon, if that's not something that is fun to you, you don't have to. There's plenty of ways to play this game, and all of them are very interesting and fun, in my opinion. All right, redstone in. Circuit plates can just go in. We need 2 redstone torches.
Solaris, we're making biodiesel. We're making biodiesel and then we're transporting the biodiesel itself to wherever the power needs to go.
Oh, hello, Solarius. Sorry, I didn't say hello. How are you doing today? Yeah, we're doing fish catchers, extract it into fish oil, and then from there, biodiesel. Flurben set this all up. It's very beautiful. It's a great little automation. Now, I want to say this, chat. There are far more efficient ways to make energy in MV, but this is by far it's much more fun than many of those ways, in my opinion.
Benzene sucks.
Flurben has convinced me that we should do goofy shit. And you know what? He wanted the fish oil, and I was like, I was skeptical at first. But this is fun. This is pretty cool. I will say, if you're going for an optimized run, don't do this. But with
Oh,
that caveat, like just have fun.
we've almost filled up our fish oil pipe buffer.
Let's go.
Or, sorry, not fish oil, biodiesel.
Ah, finally.
I know, right?
All right, what are we missing? 4 LV circuits, 4 electrical steel plates, 4 silicon solar grade plates. We have some silly solar grade. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we need a Canthal MB or EBF for this? Fuck. Fuck. Wait. No, no, that's for the bool. Sheesh. Okay, I think we're gonna need to go to someone's house and find a Canthal EBF. Let's mix some electrical steel dust while we're here, though. Steel, coal, raw silicon. Hello, Nova Shep. Oh my gosh, 13-month streak. Holy moly. How are you doing, my friend? That's a crazy streak right there. We have not automated polysci. We have enough polysci. The problem is we can't smelt it with our current single Cooper nickel coil EBF. We're kind of poor, honestly. We spend a lot of time building.
Poor?
Yeah, we're poor.
What?
We're poor, bro.
I feel like that's entirely my fault.
No, no, it's okay. I haven't done any progression, and you know, you've been busy. It's totally okay. But if you want us to not be
Yeah.
poor, we can. Since I've already played this game in its entirety, I have been giving the reins to Flurben for main tech progression, so all this quest book stuff, so that way he can like get a good sense of the game, and I can be lazy and sit back and profit off of all of his hard work.
Yippee.
Steel dust 24. Ah, that works. Why do I have neodymium in my inventory? Coal, neodymium. There you go. Let's go to the mixer. I think it's probably circuit 2 again. Oh my lord. I'm gonna borrow this from Flurben real quick. Don't tell him.
Not my pulsating dust.
He'll live, he'll live. Electrical steel. I only need a very small amount of electrical steel here. Okay, we're back. We're back. Grab the electrical steel dust, and I also need to cut the Q in your EBF right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. Put the rest of the dust in here. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Spoken like true capitalism and GTNH, profit off the labor of workers. Exactly. Exactly. Where would we be if I wasn't profiting off the labor of my workers? Okay, I want to turn off sort stacks. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's just do that. Alright, what is the last thing I need? Alright, we need to go root around the other bases and see if we can find a Canthal EBF. My money is actually not on soy cake today. Because I think, if I'm not wrong, he probably has just been speedrunning for the life of him. I'm doing well. I'm still moving stuff into my base. Just plopped over to Threefold B area into a new space. Lovely. All right, let's check ducklings. We definitely will do silicon solar grade soon. I just haven't gotten around to it. Like neither of us have. We're lazy. Wait, they have a Canthal coil multi-smelter, but they haven't made a Canthal coil EBF? I'm getting trolled. That's crazy. Wait, it might be underground or something.
Let's move the coils, man.
They only have 8. They don't have the full 16.
Oh. That could be an issue.
That could be an issue. All right, we just gotta prage that other teams have this. Cheers, by the way. This is incredibly troll, actually. Shucks. I really want to make these conduit probes too, because they're a pain in the ass. We could also just like beeline Canthal right now. Alright, the second most likely is Soy's base, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Unless he like speed ran it for the 30 minutes that he was on. Maybe he had all the mats prepared or something. Nah, doesn't look like it. Got my girlfriend into GTNH via Singularity. Lovely. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, this series has been big. I've been very, very happy with it. I guess this is a good opportunity to visit everyone's base, though, at the very least. Yeah, Duck and him got to IV in 2 days. And the rest of their team, average Gregtech player and all them. Isn't that insane, Flurben? IV in 2 days?
I could do that.
I dare say we couldn't.
I
Alright.
could do that.
There's no chance that Hecuba has an EBF that's Canthal, right? That would just be insane. Damn, there's a lot going on here. Ooh, Aspects really clean this place up. I really like the look.
Yeah, they got a really nice factory look going on.
It's just fucking
You look at their
impossible
base
to
above
find
ground.
anything.
Yeah, totally.
Like, it's just a maze.
Oh, wow, their base looks so different on Modernity.
Yeah, it does. Well, here's all the steam machines. Wait, do they not even have an EBF? Am I just tweaking?
No, they must. They must.
They must have an EBF at this point, right? Oh, there we go. Here's the Biodiesel. Jeez, what is going on here? Oil. Oh, my lord. Someone has been busy. What is this jank? Benders, wire mill. What the fuck? What? This is the most scuffed LV
Wow.
line I have ever seen in my life. What is this?
Not a single conduit in sight.
This is worse than the duck base, bro. What the fuck?
I know Hecuba built that because
What?
he's using the same meta as TFG.
Oh
No
my
conduits,
god.
only pipes.
Okay, so they have a dual. They have more EBF power than we do. They got a dual Cooper nickel though.
Oh, I can't believe they're beating us in the EBF
EBF
contest.
race, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, how the fuck do I get out of here? I think if I go this way, then this way, then this way. Okay, we found it. We found it. Chisel decoration is top notch there. Yeah, I agree. All right, our last hope is that the underdogs somehow, against all fucking odds, have a Canthal EBF. Otherwise, this conduit probe dream is over. Or we'll just need to speedrun a Canthal EBF today.
I don't think it'd be that bad. Maybe.
The problem is that the
Possibly.
Canthal cooking times are pretty big.
Yeah.
Actually, wait a minute. We can just mix all the Canthal. Oh my gosh, this actually looks really good. Jet lag. Ooh! Ooh! Jet lag is cooking!
Oh. Look at that smokestack.
Yo! Yo, I'm very impressed. He also has a really cool plan to connect, because he's actually very close to the shopping district. Connect this road here, which was exactly what I had in mind when I put this out here. He's going to connect it and make a series of roads and stuff around here, which is going to be very cool. Dude, jet lag, best builder on the server. Let's see, do they have a Canthal EBF? If they do, we're saved. If they don't, we're boned. Wow. I don't even think they have an EBF.
No, they do have an EBF. It might just be in a chest somewhere.
Oh god. It's so ogre.
I I love the temporary blocks.
That's so funny. Gray terracotta coils, they have the concept of an EBF. Yes, exactly. The IBF, imaginary blast furnace. Okay, I gotta double check one
Check
thing.
that.
I do believe that if they have Kenthal coils on Goose Island, it is very likely that they have MV energy hatches on their quad EBF, which means that we could cook our Kenthal in here. No. In fact, these aren't even set up right now. How did they cook Kenthal? Do they have another EBF somewhere else? I gotta get to the bottom of this chat. I think we should go into spectator mode.
You checked their basement, right?
I did. Nothing down there. You've got a sideways centrifuge. Oh god, is that
That's
items?
cursed.
That's horrifying.
Oh no.
Oh, oh, ooh, ooh. All right, we're in. Oh shit,
Oh,
I
you
almost got
found it.
trolled. Oh, this is some nice
Oh,
pipes. Let's go. We found it, chat. Okay, this is it. So from here, what we can do is we can hijack their EBF here, and print our silicon solar grade on circuit 1, I want to say. Yes, and that's all powered steam turbines. That's crazy. And then our output will be hot silicon solar grade, which is exactly what we're after. Let me put back the stainless steel dust into here. And I think Goose was cooking a bunch of stainless for runes. Currently, it seems like they're out of whatever fluid that they were using to cook. So let me actually see if I can re-up this for them. Is it oxygen? This is the silicon line, so there should be a very big tank of oxygen close by. Let's do a T search here. It's a little bit of oxygen here. It's not exactly the whole tank that I was thinking. I swear they had like a really juiced oxygen setup. Chlorine. Silicon. Huh, nothing. Is this their juiced oxygen setup? Because it doesn't seem like it. $50. All right, that's not bad. We're almost done. And then we also need to cook some electrical steel, which is going. So that's perfect. I think we're good. We just need 4 electronic circuits, which I do believe the Goose Base. Oh yeah, the Goose Base is catching up to Soy Cake. They have 22,000 LV circuits. I'm gonna take a couple of those. I'm gonna take a couple of those. All right, our hot silicon solar grade is coming through. I think I might leave this on 1 because I know Goose wants all of this stainless to go through, but I don't know where his oxygen is. So I don't think it'll power fail or anything. They're on steam. They've got plenty of steam. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that to its own devices. And let's get our way out of here. Hello, Kato. It's been well. Sorry, I need to catch up with chat. How are you guys doing? Ad break is back. Ad break is off. We're all back. What is the lighting used in the grid? Those are anti-block strips. Anti-blocks, basically. Cyan. I have a texture pack to fix anti-blocks, though, so you'll need to find that in my Discord server somewhere. Okay, let's get our Kenthal coil, or not coil, our silicon solar grade into our advanced chemical bath with our coolant. And you'll see firsthand how this IC2 cooling vent works in a second. It's gonna take a while. I guess I'll run upstairs and move this rubber cell while we're waiting. Oh, sorry, Kobe. Okay. If you DM me on the main GT New Horizons Discord server, I can send you the anti-block fix. Or not, sorry, not DM. If you ping me on the main GTNH server, I will pick that up. I prefer pings to DMs generally. So here we made IC2 hot coolant. And I think this heat vent, because it's connected to water, should turn this hot coolant back into cold coolant. Doesn't seem to be working though. Oh, there we go. There it is. Takes a second. All right, there's our silicon solar. So we just got to wait for that to process out, and then I think we're conduit probe ready. That's it. Oh, do we make the comparators? Not yet. There's our two comparators. Very good. Let's get our electrical steel turned into plates. Lovely. Hoyowo, first time chatter. Do you think the lads currently speedrunning can break the record? Oh, easily. They're going to blow that shit out of the water, I think. They're already in IV right now, and it's been 2 days. They're probably in LUV as we speak. It's going to be easy for them. Dude, Flurb, you have been grinding on this. Holy shit.
I've lost count.
You've lost count. This is definitely
I don't know how
calculable.
many fisheries there are yet.
This is definitely a calculatable thing.
Nah, I'm just gonna leave it up to fate. Either we have enough power or we don't.
And we don't need to do this all the way to like floor level. If you don't want.
I was planning to go to bedrock, you know?
Oh, Jesus. I mean, I guess we could. I could just dig a hole in that and we could go all the way to bedrock. The problem is if we're filling it with water, I guess what we could do is put like a layer of mana glass down here and fill it with water, and then as we go, we can like add sections downward. Because I do want to try filling this with water today and get our fish back online, so that way we don't power fail anything.
Yeah, we have a pretty big backlog on fish, but
Thank you for the follow, Hoyowo, and Radio Freakazy. Do you like the song Radio Gaga by Queen? And Mob Sung. Big.
oh, we're out of conduits. Ooh,
Uh-oh.
spooky.
Alright, silicon solar grade plates coming through. And we are about to probe our conduits. Okie dokie. I am so glad I have one of these. So, the conduit probe is something that allows you to copy settings of conduits and paste them in mass. Because there are like 4 or 5 different parameters on conduits, this thing is a godsend, because either you click like 20 trillion times for every single conduit, or you just paste it to every single conduit, which is just so much better. So Flurben, I'm going to give you one of these. Where you at, homie?
Okay. I'm at the assembler, MV.
Okay, I'll find you. You may need to do some type of keybind. I'm putting it right next to you. But basically, you shift and you scroll until you're in copy mode. You can see in the bottom right, there's 2 different modes. And I'm going to set a single conduit in here. I'm going to go all the way up here. Uh-oh. Let me out. We're going to set a conduit to the setting that we want. So we want it on blue, extract, always active, and that's it. So I'm going to right click or control right click to copy the setting. And then what am I going to do? Uh-oh, do I know how to use this thing? Copied conduit settings, paste. Okay, it's just for some reason it wasn't working for a sec. There we go, we're back. Now I'm just right clicking without crouching, and we're pasting all of these conduit settings to our fish catchers. So I don't need to do all of this button mashing. I can just see it very easily. I don't know how far the speedrunners are, but it seems like they can just use radon to cook something in a furnace multi-block. Radon. Radon is EV, but I think that doesn't really help a lot because radon is pretty early. I think it's EV, but if they're using it to cook stuff, they're probably in around LUV. Yeah. Okay, and now that once this whole conduit network is set up, basically conduits have infinite throughput, which is one of their coolest things. Although they have their own internal extract speed, if you shove things into a conduit, they have infinite throughput. You could shove an infinite amount of items through one end and it would come out the other. So by having all of these different things attached to the same network on extract, we can move tons of items. The consequence is that it's a little bit laggy. It's a little bit laggy, but that's something we'll have to put up with either way on a scale this big.
Server laggy or FPS laggy?
TPS laggy. FPS, it's very optimized, I think. There's no moving parts, no particles. We've avoided FPS lag at the VIX base so far.
We're the only base without FPS lag now. It's insane.
Well, jet lag is pretty good, in my opinion.
The underdogs?
Yeah.
I thought they were having some issues.
Are they?
MV. Yeah.
I didn't see none.
Maybe Hecuba's fine too.
Yeah, Hecuba's base is okay.
Oh, is Locuba getting renamed though?
That's true. What would they call it? Laspect? Hecuspect? What is a good blend between Aspect and Hecuba, chat? What's a good name for that?
Chat, ship them.
No, I don't think we ship them.
No. Chat, make a ship name for them.
Hespect? Aspectuba?
Hecuspect.
I think I said Hecuspect. Okay, Flurb, do you mind if I put a glass layer here real quick? And then we can try filling it with water and see if it actually works?
Yeah, let's do that. Although, do note that these conduits are not hooked up.
Yeah. This will be we can just put fish catchers if you want to continue the build. You can just put fish catchers in this layer of glass. I like the access tunnel in the center because it allows you to see all the conduits really easily. Kind of worked out perfectly.
Yeah, it is nice.
Okay, and then we need to open this out so we can actually get out.
Indubitably.
Indubitably. Let us get a... What is it called? Dude, I swear I have amnesia for this thing. What is this thing called? It's the floodgate? It looks like an iron tank valve. Where is the floodgate? We have one. There we go. Okay. And we just need to fill it with water really quickly in order for it to distribute the water to where it needs to go.
Oh, did I make one of those from quest completion?
I made it a while ago.
You did? Okay.
To fill in this water body of water. Okay, what's the best place to put this? I think I'm gonna put it here, just so we have a little bit of space to work with. So chat, do you think this will fill everything all the way to the bottom, or is it gonna just fill the layer that it's on? That is what I'm scared about. I don't know the answer. I just got 4 mana glass.
The layer that it's on, that's okay.
I guess, yeah, we can move it up.
Bottom.
Yeah. A little bit of a pain, but doable. Let's get a thirsty tank. Probably conduit would be fine. Can we make ender conduits yet? Or like pressurized fluid? Oh, HV. Such a shame.
You trying to get water in it?
Yeah, I guess we could just do the good old-fashioned stable A pipe MV pump.
Thirsty tank.
Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Command Shift B. Group that. Go into the crafting table. All right, what are we missing? That should be pretty easy to procure. We've got our copper cable here. The rubber rings are a pain in the ass, but we'll make it happen. Do we have ring mold? Yes, let's go. Why is that so slow, chat?
I may or may not have made a bunch of rubber rings.
Really?
Nope, silver rings. Never mind.
It's about to get excited there, bro. You got me.
I'm sorry.
Hecuspect, I think, is probably our
got
best
it real
name.
good.
Missing a
Hecuspect is pretty good.
screwdriver. There we go. Chuck that in there. Let's get my block there. Okay. And then we can go. How do I want to do this?
Put that at the bottom layer instead of starting at the top.
Well, I want to see if it goes downward. I think it does. That would make sense if it does the layer below as well. Right? Am I insane? You know what? Let's do a test first. You're right. We can do it on the second to bottom layer. Or like maybe the third, so that way we can get this fish cut.
Third.
Right here. And then I'll put this here, I guess. Yoink. Oh, it stole my wrench. Do you have an extra wrench?
I do. There you go.
Teamwork. And then we need actual water source block. So let me grab the Rod of the Seas that I totally have.
You do.
Chat, does it even work? Ooh.
Where is that water going?
Where is that water going? Find that water, chat. Oh, I think it's working.
Oh, it's on the bottom, yeah. It must have a range, right?
Yeah, probably.
Let's do some wiki Googling.
It looks like it's working, though. Solarius asks.
4 block radius.
Oh. We're so
it never
spoiled.
places higher than the floodgate itself.
Okay, then this works exactly the way I thought it would, which is perfect. Solarius asks, opinion question for you. I'm an EV and still using diesel. I think I want to move away from that type of power. Was considering going nukes, but is there any other rec you would give? I really want to do nukes. We might do nukes this run, just because they're kind of interesting. I think Hecuba and Aspect might do that, because Aspect is a nuke fiend. He's a tutorial on them. Nukes are good. Naphtha is actually really good, but if you want to change like the style of power gen that you're doing, I think nukes is probably the most like crazy change. Oh, look, the fish is coming in. Is it getting extracted?
Oh, that's good.
Oh, this one isn't connected to the whole thing. This isn't getting extracted though. Am I crazy? Oh, we haven't made a conduit connection the whole way.
Nope.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're good.
you're gonna have
We're
to
good.
do that in the center for me. Just make sure you're not covering any faces.
Oh, I was actually thinking about doing it on the outside, on the outside layer.
I don't see a spot.
I have an idea.
You have to be where the glass is.
Yeah. Yeah. Kick it through the glass. There's a couple of ways that I think we can do this, but let me grab a second thing that we can get through the water, because I'm tired of going around.
It's a pretty long route.
Please. Okay.
Circuitous.
So, okay, that would block that. You're right. We could just punch a hole in the glass every layer and then do something like that. And let's just do one block out so I have space to do aesthetics if I need to. Yeah, I think that works. So Aspect Gaming is the one who has the SFM nuclear tutorial. Steve's Factory Manager. I would highly recommend his tutorial on this because his Steve's Factory Manager nukes are very stable. They didn't blow up on him at all during the playthrough, which is really impressive. If you've ever dealt with GTNH nukes, they're a little bit touchy. All right, let's move the floodgate up. I need my wrench back for this.
64 block radius is giant.
Yeah. And it seems to know how to not go through walls, which is really actually like amazing. It's a very smart seeming thing.
Yeah. I find that kind of odd.
That it's good.
Although this access port hatch hole might cause an
Oh,
issue.
you're right. Yeah, we need to seal up all that. Where's my stapler pipe? Right here. This here, and then wrench it up. And then grab that right there, so the thirsty tank.
Quite nice. Quite nice indeed.
Beautiful. All right, that's gonna go. We're just gonna wait for that to fill up. While we're doing that, I really want to do some aesthetics. I want to do some building. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. We're gonna switch gears.
We can never heal a builder. Always gonna be. They're always gonna be a little sick.
Always gonna be a little sick in the head. All right, let me be a good person and put back this redstone. I was gonna just delete it because we're rich, but then I was like, it feels bad. Conduit probe goes in here. This, that. All right, we're down to the fun part now. So I want to make this a very churchy build. A lot of arches, a lot of sharp bits. I'll show you up here. I have some very cathedral-like stuff going on in the Blackstone beaches. So right above all of this is like this type of build. And I want to emulate this style for what's down there, but on a really huge scale. So that's what we're going to do. Let's grab our deep slate tile walls and some more deep slate. And I think that's just going to be our full, this is our full palette here. Church of Fish, exactly. And I want it to look so sick. Like, the goal is you want to feel small. I can put on shaders for this because might as well, right? I want to make you feel small because that's the most, I feel like that's the most interesting my builds are, when you like feel like tiny. Let's get out the other building one because I think this is going to help us a lot. We can turn this to vertical mode, I think. Yes. Yeah, it's a very cool scale, right? All right, I'm going to turn off shaders and then we'll do a big reveal at the end because I don't like making my computer breathe like that. How you doing today, Flurben? You sound a little tired, but you're in it. Flurben streamed for like 7 hours yesterday, and then he was on helping me dig this gigantic hole for like two more hours, and then yeah, it was ridiculous. He was a trooper yesterday.
No, 2 gigantic holes.
Oh yeah, this hole
Yeah,
and the mana hole. Yeah. Are we just gonna call it the mana hole from now on?
Yep. That sounds about right.
Sounds too much like you know what, actually, that's not PG-13. We're moving on.
Don't question it.
Don't question it. I have a feeling you like deep slate. If only I could find. Okay, so Jetlag does this thing where he has these beautiful, very intricate palettes for his builds. I wish I could do that on the scale that I build. That is my main issue. The thing is, Jetlag's builds are so beautiful, but I couldn't produce that level of like build complexity on the scale that I like building. And that is the biggest issue for me. And I wish I could. It would just take me a ridiculous amount of hours, I think, of just like building, like maybe Axiom. If someone developed Axiom for 1.7.10, I would be able to do it, but okay, we have a bridge here, so we're gonna put a nice big arch. Let's see, how are we gonna do this? Let's divide this by half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
Oh. I think a fishery may have gotten deleted.
Deleted? What do you mean?
Bottom layer. On the bottom layer is just missing.
Uh-oh.
I blame 9.
Which one? Where?
There. That one.
It's probably my fault.
You may have
May have borked it.
you may have knocked it while you're putting down the filler.
Oh, probably, yeah. Look at that. That's a nice arch. Chat, don't say that. Don't think about it. Don't think about it too hard.
I do believe the floodgates is nearly done.
It hasn't hit the outside layer yet.
Oh, it hasn't? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I do
still hear it
believe
sipping.
that this is too. I need to move this like down one block, I feel like, so that way I can make the bridge up here just a little bit thicker. Because I think that's gonna be a little too skinny to make it feel like it has weight. So what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna put this here for texture. I'm gonna move it also in one block and down one block. So right there is where we want to start. Yeah, it looks right. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No, that's not right. That's way too far. Right there. There we go. All right, how does that look from there? Oh, so much better. It's got texture, it's got depth, it's got weight, because the bridge feels thicker now. So that's exactly what I'm after.
We're getting a nice flow of items already.
Oh yeah?
That's quite great.
Ooh.
Great.
Ooh. Is this how you're testing the item input? That's actually, I like the buffer chest there, Loki.
Yeah. This is how I'm testing the item input, yes.
Did I mess this up? 1, 2, 3. And it already starts with 1, 2. Okay, we're good. 2, 2, 3, 4. And then grab this, and grab that. And then we could probably turn this into like slabs. I should grab an architecture bench now. There we go. Other slab, perfect. Ah, it's beaut. It's a beaut. The other thing we'll want to do is connect this to the side here, just to show that we're all... and then we will probably need to go in this third place as well and get the slabs going. That looks like it needs to be a stair.
Hey, Guzzler. I don't know what Heated Rivalry is, but
I don't know what Heated
it sounds
Rivalry
like
is.
a decent TV show.
I don't watch TV.
Sounds like a great anime.
Beautiful. And then I think that gives us, that will look a little more gothic to have a little bit more arch. All right, so I want to design stuff like that for everything in here. In fact, every single face of this should have some type of arch going on. I'm gonna right now go across the pond here and measure out. This should be like part of a wall segment here, so it all lines up and it's square in the middle. Let's do that. We have our actual building tool for this with the vertical. Perfect. Hey Vimas, how's it going? Don't want to use architect blocks. I don't use them a ton, because in a huge amount of them, they can cause a decent amount of lag. We had a issue with Dune Run causing that actually. So I don't want to repeat that performance, but we do have an incoming ad break. We are just building though, so everything should be okay. I'm building something in Minecraft. I think I have a great idea on what I want to do. Lovely. Me too, bro. Two peas in a pod right now. Basically, what I'm looking for today is I want to turn these flat walls into something that has depth and detail. That is the most important thing. If you look at a build and it's just flat walls, it's boring as hell. But if it has a little bit of depth to it, you can see the shadow, you can see some type of contrast. That's when the eye gets interested. It's like, wow, we're really somewhere. That's not just a gigantic box. It gives you a sense of scale. And I think that's really important. The more detail you add, the smaller you feel because the scale is getting bigger, essentially. So we want to have these hyper detailed walls that make you feel small. All right, we can copy this arch, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is actually kind of perfect. Because that's the center right there. So right there, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got this here. Is that too big of an arch? I feel like I should divide this into two, actually. Uh-oh. Does this look like an even wall segment? What the heck? What's wrong with me? We never do even. Something fell through here. Whatever, we'll live.
My OCD.
Well, it's even on a odd wall section, so the composite is fine. Okay, I need to do something with these upper corners here. I think if I do this, that helps. Which makes me want to bring down all of this just by a little bit. Doesn't quite work. Might need to struggle on this for a little bit. This is just like kind of an awkward size. We might be able to divide it into threes. Maybe walls of other deep slate variants. None of them are quite as dark as I'm looking for. I mean, we can see how this looks with shaders. Because all it's supposed to do is it's not supposed to like jump out at you. It's supposed to be detail, essentially. It's just excess detail.
Have you thought about doing it in a prismarine kind of style?
No, I have not. That's an option for sure.
Let's see here. I am out of fishers. We got 36 more. We're slowly coming up in the world 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lock. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is weird. This is hella weird. Wonder if there's a way we can fix this or like work with it somehow. Because I guess there's this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cat's Cozy Games with 47 viewers. Hello, Cat's Cozy Games. How are you doing today? I wonder if the backfiller has stopped. Does it look like it's still filling shit up? Hello, everyone. Yes, we've got a fish reactor today. We're making biofuel, biodiesel, with fish. Flurben set up all of this. How's it going, everyone? What did you guys get up to? Let's slash shout out. Cat's Cozy Games. Jeez, I cannot spell today. Holy Cat Cozy Games. That took me like 20 minutes. Hello guys. How was your stream today? What'd you guys get up to?
I feel like we're gonna drown a couple bats here now.
Hopefully. A lot of bats. Alright, I'm gonna try dividing this in half. And like give, oh actually, wait. We can do this because we need a little channel to accept the items here. This is perfect actually. Because now I can even up this, or odd up, I guess. 3, 4. Let's do it up to here. And then this inner channel will deal with all of the conduit stuff. We don't need to deck it out and make it look beautiful. And then we can get our archway design all squared away. Okay, that works. That works. I do agree though that the contrast between the arches and the background is low. I think we'll end up fixing that by excavating some of the stuff that's behind these arches, so that way we can end up with like hallways around the build. That's my plan at least. Knack Fuel Mark III online, let's go. That's like the big one. Mark III is like a lot of work. Those are Knack reactors, right? Cheers, Blade Master. I just spilled lemon honey tea all over my shirt. One sec. Oh, okay, we back. Let's set it up.
Okay, I think I can calculate our potential here. So we got 1, 2,
Our
3,
potential fish
4,
throughput.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times 20 is 240 plus... No. 12 times 40, that's 480 plus 20, 500. So this column right here has the capacity for 500 fishers. Now, if we go to the spreadsheet,
500 fishers is not a lot. We needed, what, 19,000 for one ZPM amp? So it's like 1/40th of a ZPM amp?
yeah, but we're not going all the way down to bedrock yet.
Yeah, fair enough.
So this would generate 3,386 EU per tick. It's like 30 MV volts, MV amps-ish.
That's not bad, honestly, because then we can potentially... Okay, wait, how many... A quad EBF with MV hatches takes 8 amps of MV. If we were to do 4 of those, it's 32 amps plus the flagship EBF, which has our highest tier. We would squeak by. We would have to do it if we wanted to run constantly. We would need a double EBF or a double quad, not a quad quad.
So 8?
Yeah, we would need 8 EBFs and then 1 flagship with highest coils and stuff.
Cool. I like that. That's why we're making all this energy, man.
You know what?
Use it
Yeah,
all.
I'm down with it. That sounds good to me. Oh, we're gonna do a quad EBF. We're gonna do 2 quads at MV. That's our plan. We're rich. We got time. Might as well. We're actually poor, but we'll be rich soon.
Yeah, it'll be soon enough. We're gonna have to do our own lag machine. Don't worry, like the ducklings.
Well, we'll
We
have
can just
our
continue stealing from them.
mana enchanter lag machine, so that'll be that.
Oh yes, that's right.
Our what lag machine?
Project Mana,
Project Mana.
Project Fish, and Project Mana. Project Singularity mentioned? What? I've exhausted all the whimsy out of my character these past couple days.
Yeah, dude, you've been doing a lot. You've been pushing yourself.
Wow.
Make sure you
All my
recharge, touch
whimsy.
grass.
Oh, touch grass.
Go
Nice
to
finish,
a
though, mate.
churro place. Get churros. Doesn't that sound really good right now?
I could... Oh, I want to make some more horchata.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I have everything I need to make it too.
You know what we can do, chat? We can slab it up.
Stream.
Is this sacrilegious? Is that fucked up? It doesn't even... it doesn't look that great. I feel like we need to do like... Ooh, we could do some crazy like fake stained glass windows. I don't want to demo that. Using matter manipulator crashed my game. It does that occasionally. It'll do that to you. Very powerful mod. There we go. That's done, and then I'll just... Oh, I don't have any dirt or stone. 9, what do you think the neutronium wire cutter is? Is it a wire mill or a cutting machine? I don't know. Come on in. I'm cat taxiing you. Oh.
Cheer stream. Cheer stream.
Everyone say hello to
cat
Newton.
stream.
Newton, what do you have to say?
Hi, Newton.
You have anything to say? He's getting out of here.
Nice jacket, by the way. I think I have that jacket too.
Flurben and I discovered we have the same jean jacket.
Yeah. The best discovery of 2025.
Okay, can I extend this pattern? How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, and we're not the only
5,
people
7,
either.
11.
I met somebody outside of the bar the other night that had the same exact jacket.
Well, it's not fun if I don't know them. It doesn't matter if I don't know them.
Oh, okay. We need to monogram our jackets with Project Singularity.
Oh, God. That is an option. That is a thing that could be done. Eventually, chat, what I want to do is make rooms everywhere. So basically, like, we get in here and we make like a processing room on each floor. So that way we have areas that can see the fish reactor and like there's actual functional stuff going on in them. Don't keep it as a frame, leave empty the bottom line. I don't know what that means. Can't follow. Whoa. Can't wait for the Platline room that will be turned into a QFT in like 5 years. What if it becomes a liminal space with a fifth? Whoa, what if it becomes a liminal space with a fish reactor? That's basically what I want out of life. A liminal fish reactor. I think
it's just nightmare fuel.
The water filler has stopped. I don't know if it has access to the outside ring.
Yeah, the thirsty tank is full.
Okay, I have an idea.
Maybe want to place one more layer where the thirsty tank is, though.
Yeah, what if we moved it up a layer and maybe it has access to go around the current fish tanks and like go down? Let me try that. I'm just gonna do away with this right now because we need the extra space. Okay, that works. And then we'll put the thirsty tank up 1 block. Grab this, up 1 block. Grab the filler. Put it there. Okay, hopefully this works. My idea is that the water will be able to spill around the top, and then it'll figure itself out. I think our speed issue is actually the thirsty tank filling, which is funny.
It is, yeah. You can put 2 thirsty tanks.
We could. When you do an arch, don't close it at the bottom. Leave it empty, but with the sides of it. You mean like get rid of this line here? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Because I want to put like levels here. I don't know how. I think we've started the build enough. How long have I been streaming? I think we've actually done a good stream. I'll probably continue to work on this. Now that we have the ideas, I'll probably continue to work on this on my own, frankly. because it's gonna take a long time to like realize the idea. I don't know if there's any other tasks, Flurben, that we have off the top of my head. I'm kind of just waiting for the goose collab.
I am waiting on fish catchers to craft.
True. Truth nuke. Okay, it seems to be working very well, the filler.
Great. Oh.
Thank you for the follow, party man. I hope you're well today. Check this out, chat. We've got one more big project coming in. I'm gonna turn off my magnet. We did a little more excavating last night, some planning. If you know, you know.
Oh.
If you know, you
Oh.
know.
The eggplants are new. I did not see these last night.
The double stack of this is so diabolical. Actually, I can do something about this today, actually. That's pretty helpful. Let me see. Does red alloy wire hard power blocks? We can do a little bit of testing here. This is red stone alloy. Where's our red alloy? None. We got none. Okay. I will be keeping what this is for close to my chest until it happens. And if you guys are curious, I'll let you know that it has something to do with the area that it is set around. And that is the only hint I'm going to give you guys.
Do you have a public code name that you want to share?
It's a good question. The Eye of Horus, maybe, is appropriate. Eggplant emoji inbound.
Ominous. Ominous indeed. Eye of Horus.
Cheers. It's Steph. You might be onto something. You might be onto something. We'll just have to see, won't we? Keep a little intrigue going. If you know what it is, chat, don't spoil it, because it's pretty... I don't know. To me, it's obvious, but I've just been working on it for the past forever, so I guess that doesn't really count. Let's see. We need a lever. So I think I can toggle off these timewood clocks by redstone, but it doesn't seem to be working actually. Because I know you can right click them to toggle them off. I swore redstone power worked. Let's check the red alloy. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Doesn't seem to work the way I thought it would. Timewood clocks aren't like the best for TPS on the server, because what they do is they pick a block within 24 block radius and they will send a random tick to it, essentially, and it can get a little laggy. It can get a little bit laggy. But I guess this should be fine. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to call it a day. We did some good progress on the fish reactor, which I will do a lot of boring building on my own. I do need to take a little bit of a break here. But basically, what we did today is we set up an area in which we are farming fish from fish catchers, Gregtech version. And all of that is stuck in this nuclear reactor looking thing, which is a little ominous. And it pulls out a whole bunch of different stuff. Raw fish, diamonds, slime balls, seaweed. Oh, actually, a lot of these are kind of good drops. Iron nuggets.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like the slime balls, we could get rubber from.
Yeah, we have unlimited rubber now.
Seaweed. I'm not really sure what seaweed does, frankly. Seaweed
Biomass.
ash, which we can turn into calcite with diluted sulfuric. What the heck? Seaweed concentrate to get iodine in seaweed products. What the heck? It's so weird. and then all these fish, which are extracted into fish oil for biodiesel. We're maxed out on glycerol again, Flurb.
I just emptied it.
Wow.
Methanol, right?
Hydrogen.
Sorry, hydrogen. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just emptied that.
But yeah,
By
that's what
just
we've got
emptied that,
today.
I mean like an hour ago.
I just emptied it again. I guess we're generating hydrogen, which can't be a bad thing. So thank you for joining me
So
today,
where's all
chat.
that sodium?
Let me go down to the most scenic area. And I'll send you guys off. It's been a lovely stream. It's been a nice, quiet build stream. Lots of stuff going on. I hope you guys have a good day. Let's go raid somebody. I don't know if... Is anyone in Project Singularity streaming? Glistu might be.
Glistu is, yeah.
Okay, let's go raid Glistu. GTNH. Gregtech? Why do I not see Mr. Glistu?
Are you not following Glistu?
I am. It's just a Twitch
Oh.
being twitchy.
Which is twitchy. Indeed.
Okay, there we go. There's Glistu. Okay, so Glistu is a member of Project Singularity. He's on the Underdogs team, so I'm going to leave you with him. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Be kind to yourself and do the best that you can, and that'll be enough. And yeah, enjoy the fish reactor. That'll be fun. I hope you guys... Yeah, that's it. That's it. I already said it all. Peace, everybody.
Yep. Remember to call your moms. She would like that.